again with some subscribers, doing some subscriber coaching. Let's go through and yeah, let's see how this one goes, man. You're going to be using the swarm, which is interesting because I've not actually used it. I'm probably going to make a swarm video, but yeah, let's see what's going on here. Starting off on this Karachi control. I'm not gonna lie, man, the teammate comms are very, very loud, but we're gonna make it work. We're chilling. We're all good. So starting off, just talk to me through your thought process and stuff like this. So you're going through off the break, you're going through middle, your teammates. Right now, the first thing you should be doing in this scenario is having a quick glance at your minimap, okay? So what you're going to be doing, the reason why I want you to look at your minimap is because of this. You're going through right now, you have two teammates on the hill. There's one entrance here for the opponents, one entrance through red, one entrance from the top, and one entrance from the bottom, okay? So there's 4 real entrances. There can be a flank, but you don't have to worry about the flank for maybe another 15 seconds, okay? So off the break, there's 4 things you have to worry about. Bottom, top, red, and this alleyway. So the reason why you need to look at your minimap is because you have 2 people here. Now, let's just say both of your teammates are watching this area. It's very important that you, coming from behind, coming from your spawn, doesn't watch the same thing as them and leave a gap. So that's why just based on the minimap, you can get information, okay? So you need to go through, you need to watch the empty gaps there. So let's see if you do that. So you're going through, your teammate's watching the left. Now what you decide to do is stack the hill. I personally don't love this play. I think it can work in the gold lobbies and stuff, but yeah, the reason I don't love this play is because when you're stacking the hill, what ends up happening is you end up giving your enemies so much map control. So instead of you kind of watching over here and like shooting and stuff and like playing like aggressive, you're going to sit on the hill. Now, I like this play if you get some kills. Very important. If you guys get kills, I like this play. I think it's a really good play. But because you don't have any kills right now, I just feel like you're giving up map control. Does that make sense? Any thoughts on that?
Sounds good. I mean, I'm not that expert in thinking.
That's fine. It's fine. It's just more like, look, everything I say is not going to be right, okay? In terms of like, there's different ways of playing, okay? I just want you to like open your mind up to different things. So like, feel free to like ask questions in your own way. So right now, look, you're going through, you're watching over. So in terms of minimap awareness, like I just think that if I'm the enemy right now and there's 3 of them on the hill, if I chuck a few grenades over, they're going to get the kill. So I just think you could be a little bit more pushed out or just be a bit more like aggressive with certain lanes. Now, they're not playing the best in terms of pushing through. There's 3 of you on the hill. You're kind of watching over. It's not the worst play. But now there's one on the hill. There's 3 through alley. So I just feel like if you were watching that alleyway, maybe pushed up a little bit, you could have got those kills a bit earlier. So you're just giving them more time here. Now your team are dead. You're by yourself and you guys get taken out. So can you see what I mean by the pressure? Because there was 3 of you on the hill. You allowed them to push out. What I think you could have done is you could have stopped them from pushing that area. You could have just pushed up a little bit or hold it and just stopped them from getting there. So just a little bit different there. Let's see what happens now. Your teammate gets 1. That's going to be 3 down. Where do you spawn? So you end up spawning at the back here. So now off the break, you know they've got map control. They've got that side kind of locked down. So let's keep going.
Personally, you do. I don't.
What's that, sorry?
Personally, you do. I don't know. They have map control, to be honest.
Okay, you don't know their map control? So
no, because I don't understand the concept yet.
Okay, that's fine, man. That's chilling. So you just got 3 deaths on your team. So that means all 3 of your teammates are going to spawn here. Does that make sense so far? Yeah. So you have 1 teammate around there. So there was 3 people around here. So if they're going to get these kills right now, they should push up a little bit. They should push up a little bit. They should have this map control. Right now, this is all map control. Because why? Because they got the kills, so this space is empty. So that's when someone says they've got map control, this is what they mean. They're pushed up in power positions. They have map control. They have you trapped in your base.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah? Because if you die, there's empty space there. So now we're going to go through. And like I said, with empty space, what do? You want to push up and get them spawn trapped. So what ended up happening was this player here, he looked at the minimap and said, right, my teammates are all here. My teammates just got 3 kills. That's perfect. So as soon as you guys died here, so this is what the minimap looks like right now. As soon as he gets these 3 kills, you spawn back here. This player number 2, do you think it's better for him right now to... This is his starting position. Do you think it's better for him to back off there or go forward here? What would you say?
Go forward.
Perfect. So that's exactly what he did. So he went forward because he now knows that you guys are going to be in your spawn. And this is really important. When someone's in the spawn, what they normally do is they end up sprinting, okay? Because they want to run out and get out of spawn. So that's what he does. So he's going to watch over. If I'm him right now, I'm sitting with an assault rifle and I'm watching this area. Let's see what happens. And you can see, like I said, your team's going to start sprinting. Look, this guy's got a grenade in his hand. You don't expect them to be holding the spawn. So when you're going through right now, this guy has to be very careful. So look, he ends up shooting your teammate. He ends up missing some shots there. I assume, I'm not sure, but it looks like for me right now, you would have just carried on running, which is fine. But if you didn't see the guy on the right shooting, you probably would have run out in the open.
I think I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah?
Maybe I did.
No, I think you did see, because look, you're playing a different angle. So it looks like you saw him there. So if we look at the mini-map, he's right there. So let's see how you approach this.
I remember exactly.
That's fine. Based on what you're doing, it looks like you did see him there, okay?
Yeah, and I was trying to find him, and I think he came from the back, and he killed me.
So right now, the biggest thing I'm looking at is your centering, okay? So like you said, there's somebody behind you, so I understand that he might come behind you. Again, you're worried about the hill. For me, it's about map control, okay? If you know that there's somebody potentially flanking you, and you have 3 people in the hill, maybe just be a bit cautious. Maybe play for him for a little bit. You know he's on the right side somewhere. So just kind of look out for him a little bit, like before you run to the hill. Because right now, this is what's happening. He could be right there. We don't know. Let's just assume he's here, okay? In terms of map control, you have this area covered. As soon as you leave it and you go towards the hill, look at how much map presence you guys have right now. This is out of the whole map. This is all you have. They can come from this side, they can come from this side, through top, and they can flank you. And that's kind of what happens. But I want you to think about the concept centering, okay? If you look at your crosshair right now, it is a little bit too low. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I always get that. I don't...
Yeah? That's good. If you always get that, what that means is I want you to, every time you're playing, just move your right stick slightly up. Because what happens is when people start, they always have low centering. It's just a natural thing. And... yeah, so like right now, you just want your crosshair a little bit up so that it's a bit more ready. And like I said, you're all on the hill right now. If you expect him to be behind you, what you could at least do, I don't like you playing on the hill, but if you're going to play on the hill, maybe use your stun grenade and your grenade here to watch your flank and just be a bit more cautious, okay? Because you have a stun and a grenade right now. So I think they play this really bad. They let you have A. So one thing you said to me in the mechanic session was, my pacing was a lot faster than you're used to. Right? This is the perfect example. I think if you were in my lobby right now, in a Crimson Diamond lobby, and this is how your team played, we would pinch you on the hill. So they've given you this map control. And I think that's the thing in these gold lobbies. They're playing very slow. So can you see that you're not used to the pressure? And that makes sense because they're not playing very fast. So yeah, we just got to make sure that we speed up our own gameplay and stuff like that. Right now, I want you to pay attention to the mini-map for me, and please, and let me know what you see. Right there. So what do you see right now on the mini-map?
One guy coming.
Okay, on the left, right? On the lane on the left. So
waiting, whatever.
Yeah, so 2 things. So obviously he's there's no arrow on top, so that tells me he's the same level as you. Yeah. And he's right there. So if I was to look at the mini-map in my head, what I would assume is he's by the front church door. So he's probably right there. So straight away, if this is me, I'm centering towards the left here. Okay, but look at this, your cross there, you're sliding. Okay, so that just shows me mini-map a little bit, which is fine. Again, this is like things we're going to get used to. So now going forward, if you're in this scenario, what I want you to do is look at the mini-map. You're actually quite weak right now, so maybe chuck a stun, back off, play your life. But instead, you see you jump up, and that's how you died there, okay? So just all these little mechanics, which will come naturally. But it's fine. Let's see what happens here.
It's more like a muscle memory, you know what I'm saying?
100%. It's muscle memory. It's just about keep on playing, getting some reps in. Like even that mechanics that you had earlier, that was quite advanced. Considering you haven't had a lot of experience, like your first few Call of Duty and stuff, that was quite advanced. So I feel like you made a lot of progress just from that. So right now, same thing with centering, okay? You know they could be coming through the right. Like right now, let's just say this player pushes the spawn right now. And let's say this, where my mouse is, that's the enemy right now. You would have to adjust your aim and look at him, right? You would have to move your mouse from here, your crosshair from here, left up towards there. We want to have it so that if he comes through there, we're already centered on him. Okay? So right now you're kind of lost in terms of you're not sure where they're going to be. So I'm going to try to help you out here and kind of picture it, what's going on. So if we look at the mini-map, we can see one player around B. And then we go through, again, there's 2 players around B. So right now, where are my team? Let's have a look. So we've got one player. He looks like he's on this catwalk. We have one player around there, one player around there. They end up dying. So they die. So I'm going to assume that there's about maybe 2 players around here, okay? Maybe 3.
Yeah.
what you want to notice is you're pushing the spawn right now. This is really important. The only time, majority of the time, the only time somebody is going to push through the spawns area is when they spawn, right? Logically.
Yeah.
But what you got to look at is a kill feed. So another layer right now. In the kill feed, unless your team gets a kill, they're not going to be spawning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So right now, can you see it's a red? Okay. So there's been no green for about 20 seconds. So that tells me that nobody is in the spawn because there's been no kills. So everyone from their team is pushed up the map a little bit. Remember, it's all about map control. So they're going to be around here. So right now, if this is them and your team just died here and your other team and you're standing there, this is what you're doing right now. You're holding this angle, but they're all over B. Okay? So you want to get those kills right now. So look, I can see you're like, where are they? And this is why it's important to look at the minimap and the kill feed. So can you see there's no one here? There's no one here because you guys haven't got any kills. Now, I don't mind this flank from you. Okay? Let's see how you play this. So what happened was he was holding the flank because no one was there. Really good stun from you. Decent nade. Good stuff. That was a good play from you. I think he made a bad mistake there. I think if I was him, just to kind of see from the other side, he should have had a trophy system there. And then you're not going to kill him. But you know what? Good play from you. Fair play. Good play. You're going to push through. This is good. Now, 2 go down. Again, it's all about the kill feed for me, okay? 2 go down. This is really good stuff. Let's see what you do here. There's 1 at the front. Perfect. 3 go down. Now, with 3 down, where do you think those 3 are going to be right now? Where would you say? You know the answer. I know you know the answer, okay? So don't worry if it's wrong, but what do you think the 3 are going to be right now?
One is going to come from the bus side.
Okay?
One is
This is the key for you. This is the key information for you. This kill feed, there's 3 people dead.
They're coming from the right side.
From the spawn, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's the key thing. So it's about looking at the kill feed in the minimap and thinking, right, if 3 people just died, that means 3 people are going to spawn here. Now, if you spawn here and your B's getting captured, what would you do?
I would stay in my place and just wait for people to come, to be honest.
No, sorry. If you're here, if this is you, if you're the red team, yeah, if you're the red team and this is the blue, you're number 4 right now. The enemy's number 4, right? And you're the red team. Where would you go from here to get to the hill to stop them from capturing?
Probably
I'll put the call outs there to make it a little bit easier for you.
I will go inside the door, the backside. And
this back alley?
No, I will go to the dumpster.
Yeah, so you'll go through back alley to dumpster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the point is, you know where they're going to come from because of the kill feed. The logical thing for them, the quickest route, is for them to go through here. So straight away, once you get these kills, because you're the furthest pushed up, this is really important. You sitting on the hill right now is really good. But the problem is, you need to be stopping them from pushing this area instead. But I would prefer right now is you watching over the back alley. But can you see you're going prone? You're sitting prone. So what you're doing is you're letting the pressure, you're letting them push through, and then you're having a gunfight. This is the biggest thing you can learn and change in your game plan. Instead of sitting down prone and letting them come towards you, what you should be doing right now is, look, your teammate is in the window. Your teammate is watching the back alley. You should be here watching the front door or helping the back alley because they can come through there or they can come through here. Okay, so instead of sitting here and watching the prone, you should be watching this area and helping them. Make sense? Because look, can you see what you're pre-aiming? You're waiting. There you go. Right now, see how you stood up? You should have done that earlier. That's what you should be watching, okay? Do you have any questions on that?
No, I don't.
But does that make sense there?
Yeah, it does. But I know that at that point I was kind of, intimidated. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how good the opponent is. Didn't have balanced it out yet. If that makes sense.
The biggest way to improve is by making mistakes and just learning stuff, okay? If you're scared and you're going to play prone, you're not going to have any gunfights. You're not going to improve. You're not going to test yourself. I don't mind you in this improvement stage, especially at the start, is to take these gunfights because the more kills you get, the more gunfights you take, the more you're going to understand the mechanics of the game. Until you do that, like right now, you being prone right now, this isn't improving your gun skill. Even if you lose a gunfight, that's going to somehow improve your gun skill, even at a small percentage. Okay? So take those gunfights. So right now, look, there's a guy on the left here. Right in this middle alley, right there. There's a guy right there, okay? So you should be like, okay, cool, I'm going to make him weak. So right there, you see him? instead of crouching right now, if you take this gunfight and you win it, that's going to give you, oh, okay, that was a good shot. You're going to learn more from that instead of hiding, okay? Great shots there. Really good shots there. You get one. Second guy's going to push you. Now, look at this. The guy that pushed you was the guy from the front door that you left there. So I think you could have killed him and probably won the round right there, okay? But you're spawning close. You're going to push through. Your teammates with you. Again, just kind of stack the hill right now. It's so close to the end. Just kind of stack the hill. Help them at the side. Let's see what you do here. There's 3 people on the hill. You know exactly where they're going to be. One's on your right corner. So right now, if you slow this down, now again in the game, I understand it's a lot more fast paced, but I'm just slowing it down for you. First of all, there's one right there.
I saw him, yeah.
Yeah. So we're taking that bunny out, ruin that guy's Easter. Right, move on. There's one kill. Now the second guy, if we look on the minimap, he's on your right. Okay, and the third guy's front door. But out of the 3 choices, what you did is you came through and you started trying to fry your teammate. Okay, so that's one thing we could do is just look at the minimap and think, right now, where is he? Oh, I would look at the minimap and say, oh, he's on the right corner. So as soon as I go in right now, I'm sliding to the right here. Just little adjustments in your game, okay? 2 go down, and look at that. The last guy was on the right. He kills your teammate, and you end up dying. So just small adjustments there. You probably could have won that round straight away. But you're still in a good spot. Let's see what you do here. I would say, again, equipment is something we can add to your gameplay. There's loads of little things we can add, which is fine. We'll get through them, okay? Look at that. That gunfight right there. Good gunfight from you. You win the gunfight. Challenges like this is going to give you more experience in hiding and proning, okay? Just take these gunfights and learn, oh, this is a good gunfight. What can I do better? Stuff like that. That's fine. It's behind you. And this round, to be honest, I think you guys, you should have won. Okay, I think you guys should have won it. And what happened was you made a few small mistakes there at the kind of at the cuts, and you weren't able to win that. Oh, okay, big 2-piece from your teammate. Right now, with the hill being so close, you need to just jump in and help them. Okay, they end up winning it anyway. So I mean, yeah, but that was very close for comfort. I think you guys could have got away with that one. Any questions on that first round?
No, it was really sloppy.
Yeah, I mean, it was sloppy, but there was a few things you could have done all right there. Like there was a few things you did all right there. Sorry. Let's go through.
It's about confidence, you know, like
exactly. Now this is very important. What you're doing now is what we need to speak about. Right now off B, okay, off the break. What you want to do is this is the spawn, okay? Just looking at the map, what you really want in an ideal world, okay, is you want the map control around here. If you can have this much of the map, like imagine you're red and you have this much map control and they're trapped here. That is a perfect thing for you because they have to get on the point, okay? What we're seeing now is what you're doing is you're on the break, you're standing right here. You're not keeping any map control. So let's say your team is like this. Let's say your team is all like this. Because your team's playing quite passive. Let's say they're all like this, okay? The problem with this setup is you're sitting all the way back here. There's a big gap in the setup. Instead of having the line like this, right? The new line is like this. You see? This whole area is empty for them to be in. So off the break, you need to be pushed up. Instead of being sitting on the floor like back here, you need to push up. Because what happens is this, right? Let's say 2 of them push through. And you kill one of them. But then he kills you, right? Let's say you kill one, he kills you. He spawns there. You spawn back alley. Now, they're going to be on the point already. You've only had 1 life and they're on the point. Okay? So you're going to jump through and they're going to watch you. That's not great for you. But if you pushed out here, let's say you were standing in this corridor here, right? And you kill this first guy. And the second guy kills you. By the time he pushes through, you have time now. By the time he gets there, you have time to be there. So you're closer. You have another life there to play with. Instead of only having 1 life. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because look, you're holding this right now. You're holding this, and again, just if you're going to hold this, which I don't agree with, there's no reason, there's no way they're flanking you right now. It's basically impossible because you spawn there, so you actually get really bad timing. You actually would have got that kill and been able to, you know, move on there. So just being very cautious there. Okay, play with a little bit more confidence. I know you mentioned the word confidence a lot and like lacking confidence and stuff, but don't worry about your score. No one cares. At the end of the day, I'll be honest, no one cares. Just play and just try to improve. Okay, don't worry about your score. You're putting too much pressure on yourself, honestly, bro. You're chilling. Okay? Play solo queue when you're not with your friends. Just play solo queue. Try to improve. Get some more confidence. You're chilling. So right now, remember what we learned in the private game, okay? About controlling the gunfight. He's very weak right now. Do you remember at the end I told you when you made me weak? This is how you can apply those mechanics, okay? When I was weak, what did you do well at the end? What did we do at the very end of the session? Slide in, right? Slide in and control that. Get that kill. So right now, look at this. You see, you're taking your time and you're letting him regen, and now it's going to be a harder gunfight. So what you could have done there, just get a bit more aggressive off the break there. Now he did grenade you, so fair play. But I think right now, as soon as you see him shoot, you make him weak, right? What I would have done is think, where's he going right now? He's going inside. He's expecting you to chase him. Instead of chasing him, go right, cut the angle, go through a different angle, go through the other door. Instead of, look at that, he naded there, expecting you to push that. So instead of pushing this way, you could have tricked him and gone the other way. Gonna go through, same thing. So now, you know, it's pretty unfortunate. You expect him to push you. He played a good head glitch and he was just able to take you out there. And yeah, just like that, again, just a really easy kill that you could have got. And it just, you know, a few small decisions went the other way. So it's not the end of the world, but we can definitely work on that. Same thing. What did we say at the start of last round? Remember I asked you, if you're on B, if you're on the back spawn and the opponents are on B, what are you going to do? You're going to jump through the back alley. You said the exact same thing. You said what you're going to do is you're going to jump through dumpster. Now let's see how they have pressure here. Your team's panicking right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Right now, what would you rather play against? Somebody right there shooting you as you're jumping across, or somebody prone in the hill? What would you rather play against as you right now?
Prone. Someone prone.
Exactly. So now when we reverse engineer that, when you're playing, you should now know that, oh, you know what? On this spot, if I'm prone, they're going to jump over the wall. It's going to be easy for them. Look at you. Now you're jumped over the wall. Although the hill's done, it's easier, right? And that's what we want to try and avoid, okay? They're actually gone towards A now. You're going for a flank. I don't mind this play. Let's see what you do here. Let's see how you play this one. So again, the map control, okay? So you got to push up here. So I think right now you need to be looking at the minimap and saying, right, we don't have a lot of map control. So there's a guy up top. You need to be trying to get these kills here. The second you sit on the hill, they're going to know you're on the hill right now. So you're just, you're just putting pressure on yourself right there. What a better play could have been is go left here and like just really try to get these kills, like just slay around a little bit, roam around a little bit instead of just like jumping straight on the hill. Because that now you're on the hill, you're in a corner. It's very easy. He's who's on the hill? And it's an easy kill for them. Okay. And that's nothing to do with gun skill. That's nothing to do with gun skill. There wasn't even a gunfight there. That's just about controlling the map a bit. Okay. So don't worry about gun skill. There was nothing to do with it right there. I like this play from you. You switched. It's a good play from you. And a little bit too late, they get on the hill. Oh, okay. You made the clutch play right there. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, they win the round there. Yeah. So I think overall, again, really few like small adjustments could have won you that round. Okay. Your teammate's so energetic, man.
Bro.
Same thing. So you end up stunning your team a little bit. So you're going to go through. Now, same thing. Remember I said to you, there's just no one watching over right now. So I don't mind you sitting on the hill. But the problem is there's not a lot of map control. Now your teammate dies. And again, I just think better players, they're going to stack on the hill right now. So this is very interesting. When you're on your hill by yourself, there's two options. One is to stay down like you're doing. I don't like that personally. I prefer when people at least peek a little bit, right? And just shoot some people. Because right now, if you're shooting that guy, you see the guys on top there. Even if you don't kill him, okay? If you're on the hill and you're just snaking and you're just shooting him a little bit, what you're doing is you're putting shots at him. He has to stay inside then. He's pressurized. He can't move because you made him weak. So I think for me, I prefer when players do that. I think it's harder to play against. Because when I'm on the hill right now, and if I'm shooting that guy, he's not going to push you. So you see he jumped on the hill. If you made him weak, he might not have jumped on the hill. And I think that's really important to note down. So you see what happened? You end up killing him, right? He almost killed you. He almost killed you, and he got all the way towards you. If you shot him, he wouldn't even have jumped on the hill. It's just little things like that. Minimap. Before your teammate calls out right now, let's look at the minimap right there. The second you see red, you should be watching that, okay? Let's see what happens. So you don't react. When they call it, then you react. So just little decisions like that. Look at the minimap. Your teammate has that now. Your teammate has that. So right now on the hill, what do we have? We have you watching this area here. You have your other teammate watching this area. Is this good or is there a problem? What do you think right now? Just based on your thoughts, right now, if you have you watching this area and your teammate watching this area, is there anything missing with this setup or is this a really good setup?
No, it's not. Of course not. Someone else will be looking the other way.
Yeah. So right now, this is where you need to adapt. You right now, it's easier for your teammate to pick this area up than you. So you need to look at the minimap and say, right, my teammate has a flank. I need to at least turn around and make sure no one else is pushing me. Now, I don't mind you dying on the hill. It's not the end of the world because it's quite hard to hold it. But what I don't want to see you do is just go prone and just put your controller down and hope for the best. Because that's what it looks like sometimes, okay? So be a little bit more impactful. Right now, look, someone could push you. You see they're on red. You see they're contesting, right?
Bro, I'm praying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're giving them control. What you should do, in my opinion, is just peek up a little bit. Just peek your head. If they push you, get some shots off. Make them back off. And then go prone if you need to. Like, I'm not saying don't go prone, but just don't sit in a corner and hope that no one kills you. Because in these lobbies, like you can see, they've given you the point. Okay, they've given you the point. Against other players, that won't happen as much. Good shots there. You're going through. Let's see what you do here. Same thing about map control. Let's see how you play this now. Okay. When you're in this spot, you have no information right now. We have zero information where anyone is. So you want to take a second to think. The only time to jump off right now is if they've got 3 down. If you get 3 kills and you know they're not there, but you jumping off right now is kind of just jumping into and just hoping like for the best. Like they could be so many people watching over you. And now you've backed away. So again, sometimes like right now, you're playing a good angle. Like you need to stay here. Maybe shoot this guy. Take your time, reposition. You don't need to just jump off and retreat to your team. Because do you remember what we said? Do you remember what we said? The whole point of the game is to get kills and get map control. To get further up the map, okay? But what you're doing is you have map control here. You jump off and you're going backwards. We don't really need to go backwards here.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Now you're going with your team. You're all going through the same angle. You're going to flood in and you're just going to get traded. There's so many of them. You're one shot. You're just sliding in. And look, you guys are just sliding in right now. I think they got very... they should have probably killed you there. Same thing. So now there's a guy back alley, okay? Yeah, be confident in your gunfight right now. Be confident. Hold that door. Your teammate's got this right corner. You're stacking the corner with him. Your teammate doesn't know that guy's back alley, but you do. And now look. Now you left your teammate in a gunfight. That's a good trade from you. Really good trade. But you know the last guy's on the left. Almost got him. Almost got him. But again, I think you could have got him earlier. You could have controlled that. What you could have done is this. You could have jumped around and right now jumped around the corner and killed him. He wouldn't have expected that re-challenge from you. Just trust your gun skill a bit more. Now, let's say this, okay? Let's say you jump around and die right now. Let's say you jump around and die. We could have looked at that and said, what could you have done better? Well, if I jump around, maybe my crosshair was a little bit too low. But that's how you learn from gunfights. Yeah? So right now, this could have been a good rep to get a gunfight in and learn from it. You could have killed him. I think you would have killed him, to be honest.
I think so
good kill. The second you kill him, he now knows, okay? He's standing there. He knows you're in this corner.
I know, but if I want to reposition to the other corner, it's going to be hard because somebody's going to see me.
I agree. But I'm talking right now, he knows you're in this corner. So what I would have done is I would have slid out or shouldered it and just expected the gunfight. You know he's coming on your left right now. So look where your crosshair is. Your crosshair is the window, but he has to be on your left. So right now, just think, be a little bit more prepared. Look where your crosshair is. Now, you start centering now, but that could be a coincidence.
Too late.
Right? Exactly, a little bit late because you weren't prepared for that as much. So small details there. It wasn't terrible from you, but I think you could have won that. Same thing. They got map control. And now look, you're just going to run out of the open. I know you're going to run out here. Yeah, see? I knew it. You're just running out constantly. So right now, look, you're weak. You have no map control. And you're just running out. You're just running out and hoping that you got invisible camo on. We've got to really make sure we're just looking at the minimap and just playing a little bit smarter.
Invisible camo on. Oh my god.
Your teammates get to you. But you're doing well, man. It's not bad overall. Right now, this guy's on your right. What do we do? New version of you. What are you doing right now? He's on the right. What are you doing? There's no right or wrong play, but what do you think you're doing right now?
Praying I'm gonna kill the guy.
Now, right now, how are you approaching this gunfight now?
I don't remember, to be honest. I think
No. Sorry, going forward. Let's say I get you in this position right now with this new knowledge you've got today. What are you doing in this scenario? Forget everything that's happened. What are you doing right now? What do you think the good play is?
Stop.
Stop? Okay, let's have a look together. So there's 2 down, okay? So let's really break it down together. There's 2 down. You go through. Somebody's now on the hill. He's killed your teammate.
Yeah.
You see him on the right corner. You see him on the right now. You have full health. There's a chance he's weak. We know that when you get aggressive, you can camera them. Right now, there's 2 down, okay? So the biggest thing is, if I'm the red guy, and I'm sat in this corner, what I'm hoping for is that nobody pushes me. I'm hoping that these two blue players stay there. I'm hoping they stay there. Why? Because I'm buying time for my teammates. So if I'm you, I'm thinking, okay, I need to slide around this corner and kill him as quick as possible and then put my attention to the window. That's what I'm thinking. So when you said stay there, why do you think staying here is the best play? Right now, why do you think standing here is the best play? Because you said staying might be better. What's your reasoning?
Because I have a teammate that can kill the guy that I cannot kill.
Why can't you kill him?
Because I don't know. Because I feel like I have a bit low health. So
you're full health right now, though. You're full health right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's fine. So I'm just saying right now, I think this is where you should get aggressive. So I like this. You're getting aggressive, okay? But just going forward, like right now, you should be thinking, cool, he's around that corner. Instead of sliding here, you want to slide past him. Like right now, you should be sliding now. Yeah? And again, I don't mind you losing these gunfights because you're learning. But right now, this is where you should see him on the right and challenge him. Now, an even better play could be chucking a stun on the floor and then challenging him. But the biggest thing is we want to kill him as quick as possible and stop that back window. So you see you go through, you get unlucky there because he kind of centered around the corner. But look from his POV. He was in that corner, so I think you could have just got more aggressive there and killed him. Because now he's bought time for his teammates. Now his teammates are there. It's a lot harder for you to break it, okay? Now, look at this now. You're by yourself. They're going to predict this. They're going to be watching over. So instead of like running, you need to wait for your team here. Okay?
Yeah.
Now let's see what you could have done better with this slide. So I like this slide right now. Remember what we said in the private game? Just you're centering slightly up here. Look at this shot. So you actually slid really well. Just you're centering slightly up. But look at this kill. That's a great kill from you. This is what we can learn. These reps, okay? Keep on practicing. Keep on getting better at this stuff. But I want you to watch the kill cam more. Because right now you're not watching the kill cam. And I want you to see, if you get a silly death, you can be like, oh my God, I pushed that. It was so obvious. And that's how you'll learn more, okay?
I think you can understand why I'm not watching kill cam, right?
Yes, but if you want to improve, I think it's necessary. Okay, it's necessary.
Well, yeah, when we're losing and like you have the pressure, you have to like win. You don't feel you have time to watch the kill cam.
Well, the only reason I say watch the kill cam is because you're not going to respawn anyway. No, but you're not going to respawn anyways with the timer. You can watch the kill cam and be okay. Like, watch half of the kill cam. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but watch most of the kill cam. You know what I mean? It's not because I understand there's a spawn timer. That's the only reason. Like, I know you want to get back into the action. Yeah, let's go through and see what we're doing here. So same thing. You're probably going to hold this angle. Yeah, we're going to hold this angle again, which is fine. But look, so you see you're watching the flank. Like I said, no one's going to be flanking right now. It's too early. They can't get there, right? So now look, now you're holding the back alley. They're already in B. So just about having that map control, not letting them get into B. Good slide. That was a great slide. Oh, see, almost killed him there. And then now you learn, right, that probably wasn't the best position. So every time you die, you could learn from that gunfight. Okay? That's all I want to see from you. Just keep learning from the gunfights. Same thing, the guys on your left right now. So instead of like, look, as you go around the corner, look at this, okay? Look at your centering. So I know we're giving a lot of information, but this is recorded, so you can have a look and you'll be able to see, oh, okay, it's okay. So don't worry about if it's a lot of information, okay? You're chilling, bro.
Yeah.
So right now you're weak. You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to go challenge him. Now, there's a few ways you can play it. One is you can get through and get to this point. But what you're doing now is when you're looking left, is what we spoke about earlier with centering. Now look what you have to do. You now have to adjust your aim, and then shoot him. Okay? Exactly. It's not about being too slow. It's just that he's already looking at you. So even if you're quick, even if you're really quick here adjusting your aim, it's always going to be slow. It's not about you being too slow. It's just about adjust it before you go around the corner. You know he's going to be on that head glitch because you can see him there. Okay? I think what you're doing now is you're running and then adjusting your aim, which is fine. But when you shoot bots, I want you to practice these specific things. The guys on your left, see what you do here. He's behind you. Great pre-fire, really good pre-fire. You're going through, you're making what good. So that was really good stuff there. Some people in Diamond don't even pre-fire. So you've got that mechanic down a lot better than most players, okay? So stuff like that. Like you say, oh, the pre-fire was pretty good there. Let me do more of that. Stuff like that.
I don't do that often, to be honest.
Exactly. But you saw right there, it worked. So stuff like that, if you could do more, will be a lot better. Let's back off slightly. Right now, there's two people right in front of you on the minimap. They're literally right in front of you. So what I would have done, instead of running right now, is go to that head glitch right now. The head glitch on your right, just sit on that head glitch. You see the head glitch right in your, like, right here. If you know they're in front of you, sit on this head glitch and be ready for this gunfight. But instead, look at this. You go through, he's in front of you. Now, I think by now you've messed up and it's too late. But look what you do. You correct yourself, you slide it, you get that kill. So that's still a good gunfight from you. But going back, you could have said, right, what could I have done differently? Well, I didn't need to challenge him. I could have stayed on that head glitch. He would have pushed me anyways. Like this gunfight you won, it would have been a lot easier if you were in a head glitch, right? It would have been a lot easier. It's about learning. Unlucky again, but maybe using your equipment, just being a little bit faster here. You know they're going to be around this corner, so maybe just, let's see how you get there. So right now it's about pacing, okay? Your first thing you're doing now is you want to get back to the gunfight. You want to help your team. So look at this. You go through, you see how you're watching the right, and then left, and then taking your time, and you're holding this angle. These milliseconds add up. Because you would have been there a little bit quicker. You would have, right now, your goal is to get through to the head glitch again, because you know they're going to be in your right. So you see, you go through, he's already there. Imagine you're 1 second quicker, which you could have been if you weren't like looking at the wall and stuff like that. Just all about timing, okay? Stun grenade, stuff like that. Now your team's by themselves. The second your teammate dies on the hill right now, look at you see you're holding this. They're not going to push this alleyway. You need to push up right now. You need to be like, oh shit, I need to help my teammate. But you're holding the alley, and now it's too late. It's way too late. They're going to be holding this angle. If I'm them, I'm holding this angle. And let's see how it is for you. Do you remember what I said to you earlier? Instead of being prone, you want to watch this jump up. Look at you right now, how hard it is to go through. They're holding this angle. They're holding the angle. It's very hard for you to go through, okay? And that's the difference. Great kill from you. Great kill. You go in, almost get the second guy. It's just a little bit too late. Same thing though. You guys somehow managed to get back in there. Let's see what you do. 2 down. That's perfect. Oh, Cruz comes in.
Yeah.
I don't think they were much better than you. They actually had decent gun skill. But I just think there was a lot of small things you can do. Okay, so overall, it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad at all, man. We'll talk in a second. What was that, sorry?
If you see the final score, you'll see I'm the bottom of the list, like the least kills.
Doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. You could have 1 kill. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it's irrelevant. You're trying to improve. So people that say anything to you, it doesn't matter. You just judge yourself. Like, am I improving? Yes, then you're fine, man. You're chilling, bro. You don't play. You said it's a new game to you, so that I don't expect you to be, crimson straight away. That doesn't make sense, man. You're chilling, bro. You're good. YouTube, drop a like on video, show some support to the man for showing his gameplay. He was a little bit hesitant, but he went through, showed his gameplay. So please show some positivity, show some love in the comments. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.